The views expressed in this presentation are those of the hosts and guests and do not represent the views of any lodge, Grand Lodge, appended body, or any other person or persons whomsoever.
Brethren, we are at Refreshment.
I'm a cool guy, right? You know, we're cool. He's like, yeah. How weird.
I see just a bunch of old guys eating hashed over crock pot food. And
well, you're just not high enough up in the conspiracy.
Oh, yeah.
And the potentate is right where you are. And what does he do? He just starts laughing his ass off.
Welcome to the At Refreshment Masonic Video Podcast, your place for Masonic mischief and libations. I'm your host, Wesley Reuter. Over to my right, we got Brock here. Say hello.
hello from Raven 303.
You act like you haven't done that before. Over to my left.
Yoshi, Villa Park Lodge, number 1113. Why do I keep messing that up?
Further left.
Marty, I'm just really glad to be here. Positivity.
Positivity. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Today's episode is going to be about fun things.
What
Masonic
could be more
memes.
fun than memes?
Masonic memes of all things.
Masonic memes.
You know,
Oh,
actually,
my.
before we get to the Masonic memes, I just want to talk about memes and emoji culture. We've literally reverted back to hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's true. It's
And I'm
funny.
like so
Yes,
at peace
we have.
with it.
Yeah, because,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
a picture
emojis,
speaks
everything.
1,000 things. And, you know, when your mom sees the eggplant and, you know,
So-
she's like, oh, you guys got to go to the supermarket. And you're like,
Oh, yeah, Ma. Yeah, sure we are.
Wait, hold on, wait. Your mom sends you and your siblings to the supermarket when she's getting some eggplant? What the hell did you just say?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
The eggplant emoji.
The eggplant emoji.
I think it means
She thinks...
Well, my mom thinks
well, his mom has needs too, though.
Oh.
not an emoji though. She doesn't understand the emoji language. There's something about there's a certain age gap where all of a sudden symbols become very mystical, where the emoji drops off, and you know, there's an age where somebody can't see that a symbol can possibly mean.
Wait,
Anything but what it
Dave,
means.
let me stop you right.
you
Dave,
just-
is that true? You're the oldest one out of...
Yeah, what? You just put him up. Dude, you opened both barrels. You old son of a bitch.
I'm old too, man. I'm old too. I'm in my 40s.
Dave, I'm offended that you're offended. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I heard that come out of your mouth
Okay,
right now. I
so
was
what
like,
you're
I
saying,
apologize.
though, with emojis, you're using, like, tricks are for kids science where, like, adults can't see them? Or?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I'm at peace with that. Do you guys want to go home now?
That
Where are you
explains
at?
it all.
He disappeared.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, there you are.
I'm back.
You moved, yeah. When you
right.
stay still,
So,
you disappear like
I
Drax.
believe just because we're really hip guys, we printed out all of our memes today.
Yeah, well, everybody out there watching, you will be able to see these. Dave's going to put them out for you as we go through. Sorry about all you guys listening on podcast. You're not going to be able to see this, so we're just going to have to explain it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, like, explain it that hard, though.
I didn't expect you to.
No.
All right, who wants to talk about this first meme we have here?
Go.
Yeah.
All right, well, this one, I love this meme. Because, hey, anything with Pikachu's dope to me. I'm a huge Pokemon weirdo, but... Past Masters, you new guys need to be the change you want to see. New Warsaw Master. For the rest of this year, we are going to email the minutes so we don't have to read them in Lodge. Past Masters.
Oh, yes. Okay, in my home lodge, we do email the minutes.
Do you read them
Everyone
too?
else, they have to be read.
No, you could. Really?
Is that in your bylaws or?
I believe it's still in the bylaws at Raven because we've talked about that, and that's not something that has gone through.
Oh, you
I don't even
you guys
know.
put their foot down finally?
I don't know. I don't know if
if
it's
that's
ever
what it
really
was.
came up in conversation of really if it's in the bylaws, but we've definitely been like, you know, I've heard of other lodges do emailing. You know, so I'm trying to break.
I've heard of this email
I've heard of this
thing.
happens. People
I'm not
have done
sure.
that.
It's new to Masonry.
Yeah, we get our minutes by facsimile these days.
I mean, come on.
Carry
You
your
should be
picture.
able to
Carry
pay
your
your
picture.
dues with PayPal or Venmo. Be like, oh, yep, there I go. I paid my dues. It's done. But it's like
we still use Kinetic form.
a check. The only reason I have a checkbook is so I can pay the dues.
I don't even have a checkbook.
How do you pay your dues?
How do you not pay attention?
I have a
Money
union
order?
account,
What?
but I don't have checks like you?
I just drop off a bunch of cash.
Yeah.
From the business on
But
the
you
side.
gotta mail it.
From
Yeah,
that business,
exactly.
huh?
I don't have
No,
cash.
I just hand my money over to my secretary.
Selling
But
that ass, huh?
I always sell that ass. But to be honest, my secretary is also the one filming this who had a laughing fit a couple minutes ago. So, no, but this is actually great, man. And the reason I love this meme is because
Pikachu's got his mouth wide open.
I do, yeah, no, but I do hate the minutes being read. I do.
I read the minutes. When they're emailed to me, I read the minutes.
No, like yeah, I'll read them at my
I will.
house.
I understand that. Just another email, but they're already like that when we're in line.
It is what it is. It
shouldn't
takes
be like
5
that, but it
minutes,
is.
10 minutes, whatever.
It's 10 minutes we can't get back.
Well, exactly. That is a great
Look, dude,
point,
it's
and
a
that is
necessity,
absolutely
dude.
true.
It's necessary, all right? Just
It has to happen.
In the comment section of this video, if you're a brother, is it necessary to read the minutes or can they be emailed? Sound off. All right.
Next.
all right, here, I'll do the next one.
Yeah, we'll just go down the line.
Okay. No, I don't come back to Lodge because worshipful brother Joe Schmo did something back in 1977, and I'm still upset about it. Me, I can't believe you're still bitter.
It's kind of like that. Still can't believe it.
that's funny. Dave, you're gonna put these up like the actual. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Because
we'll have them
these
up.
are terrible for probably looking at them on the camera.
And how many times have you heard that? I have heard that a lot.
Oh
You
my
know-
God.
oh, yeah,
Go on
I-
like a retention
yeah.
committee and be
Yes.
like, hey, or recently I looked at just all the members. 'Cause, we have over 100 members and I know 30 of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's every lodge.
Yeah.
And I started calling people and they're like, well, I haven't been to the lodge since, there was I believe when Reagan started that space war with the Russians. And I'm like, ooh, okay. And then you talk to people, old beefs and masonry are stupid. And one of the biggest things that we need to use our Masonic working tools for is navigating all the difficult personalities.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're holding on to Masonic beef and it's like not important, can't believe you're still bitter.
Yeah, the last guy I talked to, I'm like, why aren't you coming back? He's like, because the last time on there, we had canned beef tacos.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't say that, though. That wasn't me. We actually cooked our hamburger.
To make some decisions in this world, you buy a can of beef. Think you're gonna cut some corners, save some time, you're having a rough time at work.
You just lost 30 minutes in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's time you're not getting back.
That's
right there, you know.
minutes reading off
Yeah.
canned taco meat. You guys loved it. I told you it was in a can, though.
You know what?
Yeah,
that's
that was
true.
funny.
That's
It
true.
was
Until he came out with the can, does everybody want more? Then everyone was all like,
Oh.
yeah.
That's why I keep giving him shit.
Let's introduce the next meme, you silly goose.
That's what you get for 2 weeks ago with the house reference. All right. All right, this one here, this Masonic meme is going to be a SpongeBob one. This is Patrick holding a trombone.
He has his hands
That's a trumpet, right?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got my sunglasses on. It is a trumpet. Yeah, it's a trumpet. Shit, okay. All right.
Why are you wearing your sunglasses? That's strange.
I don't know.
Well, dude,
Because I keep my sunglasses on at night.
No, dude, my human contacts, they were kind of bothering my eyes, so I don't want the people
Yes.
seeing my lizard eyes.
Don't you remember we didn't get our
We weren't
contacts
supposed to
in?
talk about that?
We didn't get our contacts in, so our reptilian eyes
Honestly, it's
are
so,
sensitive to the light.
I know. I'm a 9 foot tall. I'm actually the Queen of England, to be honest with you. And I'm one of those shape-shifting reptilians. It's really not a big... should I be talking about
And I'm
this?
just a blacksmith.
No, it's not that big of a deal, dude. Really.
No, Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, it's all right.
So
Don't
I like
worry
to
about it, yeah.
sleep in a coffin. And
Yeah. We're all 1,000-year-old vampires,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Illuminati.
I don't eat.
I travel
you guys,
everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, they're gonna be like, oh, they're referencing a monarch butterfly.
Oh, that one? Yeah, I always love that one. Come on, back to the meme. Come on.
This is the Masonic secret. This
Okay,
is what
all
go to
right.
the lodge and do it. Show 'em.
All right. Okay, the trombone, Rusty, is, okay, Patrick is here raising his hand up. Is the bar behind the lodge in a pendant body?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. We have the privilege. We have a tavern across the street from our lodge that we frequent, possibly keep in business.
Yep.
It's
And,
not in the lodge.
No, but they do have a lovely sign behind the bar that says 1113 and a half.
Yep.
And our lodge number is 1113, so that's just a little bit of extra step. And
that's
I do
very
like
cool.
hanging out at the tavern after meetings. I do like a little fellowship with my other reptilian brothers.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of libations with the.
So when we go to the bar, are we just a bunch of lounge lizards?
Oh my god.
Dude, we need a rib shot for that one. Holy shit.
I'm gonna stay out of the truck stop so you don't become a lot lizard.
Don't worry about how I make my money. All right, Brock, you got the next one.
What's the next one here?
It should be the South Park one.
Oh, great.
Oh, this hits home. This hits home.
Just got out of the East, so I have a lot more free time. And I joined 2 other appended body officer lines.
No, but say it like the episode says it. You've seen that South Park episode.
I haven't seen it. I don't really watch South Park.
And I joined 2 other official bodies.
Yeah, but that's so true.
Yeah.
Put your
Yeah.
hand up here if you got like I know Brock, you're on your way up. If you got out of the East and the first thing you did was join something else, like be like I'm this now.
I'm still in the East, and I'm going to be this now.
I'm still in the East, and I'm already in 2 other freaking lines for other things, and it's terrible. Not really, but
No,
you
it's
know.
awesome. It's very
No, it
inspiring,
is.
man. I
It
see you
is.
guys do this stuff, and you guys go to the East, and then it lets me know that, like, it doesn't stop at the East, man.
No,
like,
no,
you can
yeah.
keep going, and, like, yeah, I'm in the Scottish Rite. I'm going through the degrees now in Shail, and I'm really excited about that and learning the history and stuff of Grotto. But, you know, when I see that, like, oh, man, all these officers, all these people, these are the guys chartering stuff. These are the guys planning all the events and everything, you know. And it lets me know, shoot, dude, after I serve my Blue Lodge, you know, and a lot of people wait until they are past masters before they even join another appended body for that reason.
Yeah.
Well, it actually used to be you had to once.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
back
yeah.
in the
Once
day,
upon a
like with
time,
the
yeah.
shrine, and everything, a lot of stuff was different then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even within a work right within this country, we had to kind of invent the 5th degree,
Yeah.
the virtual past master degree,
Yeah.
which is one of the funnest degrees in the world to see
It
done
is.
live.
It is real fun. But you know, a real funny story. Going back to this though, when we were first starting to do our meetings for chartering Shail, and we're like, okay, we had one of the first sit downs we had with the original 6, and we're talking, all right, who's gonna be in this chair, who's gonna be in this chair, and I just threw my hand up. I'll do it. And we just kept on going. And on the car ride home, you look over at me and you're like, hey, you know what you just did, right? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, you know, you just joined another line after you told me you wanted to be done for a little while after you were out of the East. And I'm like, yeah, I did.
Well, I'm going to take a break after leaving the East. That's
Yeah.
like something you tell yourself when you're tired, or like tell your wife, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to keep that momentum going.
No,
though,
you
man.
do, but you know what though? You know what? You got, you know, this is going to kind of lead into this next meme, but you know, you got to have that balance, guys. You do. You have to have that balance.
Well, and somebody that I had heard or whatever that received their 33rd said, they're like, you know, they were just kind of talking about, reflecting about, they were like, you know, my first degree was one of the most impressive things ever. My 3rd degree really meant something huge to me. And they were like, when I got that 33rd, that really, I thought that was the top of the cake. I thought, like, man, this really topped off. But he's like, you know what? That was actually a new beginning of a whole new world for me, you know? And, like, that was where, you know, you are a big representative. You do have people look to you. You are all this stuff. So it really made me think, being like, oh wow, I look to you as somebody, you know, you know everything, to think like, oh man, you felt like you were freshly just starting a new journey, like a new representation or a new chapter of Freemasonry, where I thought, you know, Freemasonry almost can never stop. Or I mean, there's so many different appendant bodies or different things that you can do.
You could you
gotta make
have
sure you
something
don't
to
get
do
burned
every
out.
night.
Exactly.
If you don't have to work, if you're, especially these older guys who are retirees, you could be out every night.
Well, actually, I think that's the perfect segue into this guy.
Yep.
The Chevy Tahoe with an emblem from, I think, every body in Masonry.
Oh my God, that is so
There's a couple on
crazy.
here I don't even know.
That is so
And
crazy.
you go out a few nights a month. Well, I haven't had dinner at home since 1999. You think about how much hash over crockpot food this dude's had.
a lot.
every day.
But no, I
must be
mean,
a very cool guy.
he must be cooler than him. But this is actually impressive. I really hope he's just a member of. I'm going to bet he is a member of all these bodies. But it's actually pretty cool. But it's frightening. It's frightening. I love Masonry. It's my biggest passion in the world. But sometimes I've caught myself being out 3-4 nights a week for it, and I'm just like, whoa, hold on, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Or when things come around, when you have like a grotto meeting or a Scottish Rite reunion or another outside function like a brat cook night or whatever, and you realize like,
Oh, did you go to brat night?
it's not coming up yet. We should give a shout out. Shrine Club in Aurora giving a brat night. Coming up at Kickers should be awesome. I am gonna go.
It'll
and
be
check
over
it
by
out.
the time
It's
you
on
see
Monday. Yeah, it'll be
it'll
way
be over
by the time
before
this
you
is
guys
over,
see
but
this. So.
I bet it's great. I bet it's
Hope you had
awesome.
fun.
Bet the brats were awesome. Yeah, hopefully people turn out. They're giving away a big ass TV.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is that like
buy
the
your
official
tickets.
size now? Like, I'll take a Sony big ass.
Well, dude,
Sony
since-
big ass.
when TVs were so huge, they were so expensive, and now you can buy that same TV for $300.
Yeah.
So
I
do you
for
remember,
75
do you remember
inches.
the old tube TVs where you'd lift one and you just got mad at the
Yeah.
world?
Yeah.
And you were like, God damn.
And those things lasted forever. Now these TVs last like 2 years.
The TV would go out, and people would just be like, "Well, now I have all this stuff on top of it, so we use it as a table now."
Yeah. Or they just put like a fancy
There's
like
actually
drape over it or
a
whatever.
faux company that makes it looks like it's a mock version of those old TVs. That's really a TV stand. They're actually pretty fly.
And it would be cool if it like played something or it had like a logo. I seen a graphic design firm that had an old tube
Zenith.
TV that had like the Indian logo. It would
Oh,
flash
okay.
between the
Yeah,
lines.
yeah.
And whatever. And they had a little in the lobby, but the screen was replaced. It was flat screen. It wasn't curved or
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
The old tube.
Love the old tube.
The old boob tube, dude.
All right, Yoshi, man.
All right, now this one, I love this meme so much because there have been so many different versions of it, and all of them have been great. All right, all right. So he'll have it up there on the screen. It goes, "Hey, we have a past master with an opinion here."
See?
Nobody cares.
This was Dodson. This is from
Dodson,
Jurassic Park.
yeah.
We got
Dodson,
Dodson here. We got Dodson here.
There's a past master. There's
Don't
a past
use my
master
name.
here. Hey, Dodson's here. Dude, I love it because it's so true.
Yeah.
He's like, nobody cares.
And I seen the same one with like, oh, he's a Freemason. We got a Freemason right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. It's like,
And
nobody cares.
If you went to a
Just
bar
calm
or
down.
something and one of your friends outed you to the whole bar as a Freemason, what do you think would happen?
Nothing.
I actually met
You-
one guy that
Do you
didn't
think
like.
somebody would stand up or somebody would be like, oh,
You know
down
what, dude?
with the guy?
I think, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody would do anything. I think people would look just to see because your asshole friend is standing up there being all goofy. Maybe afterwards when everything calmed down and everyone's like, going back to doing whatever they're doing, talking to each other, maybe somebody would come up to you and be like, hey,
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like,
But you never know. You never know.
how funny.
That would be funny. It would be funny.
You know what? The only annoying thing I've ever really had when someone pointed me out as a Freemason was I was on some group tour with several people. I didn't know. It's just like a group tour I joined in New Orleans to go to a cemetery.
Yeah.
And someone's like, "Oh, he's a Freemason." I'm like, "Yes, I am." And then out of nowhere, the tour guide it was sweet that she pointed out anything she thought might be remotely Masonic. But it got weird. She's doing heroic thing, and she was trying to do a second thing for me. She's like, "Oh, let me point this out for him." I'm like, "I like the regular tour
Yeah.
too, please."
I can
sorry.
see the square and compasses.
Yeah, please do your tour. Please do your tour.
Gosh,
Was the tour cool though?
That was awesome.
Yeah, when I went to New Orleans,
I've never been. I would love to go.
It's,
Oh, it's
dude,
the best thing in
New
the world.
Orleans is so awesome, dude.
Well, dude, I
It's
heard
so
of
awesome.
Hex or something like that. A really cool occult shop down there. There's
There's
tons
a
of
couple. There's a
really
couple.
cool old school voodoo-y style with they have altars you can put
Yeah.
pictures on and light a
there-
candle
there-
and stuff.
there's
I mean,
a lot. There's a
None
couple
of them are
shops
as
there.
good as Alchemy Arts in Chicago.
Oh, of course not.
but
Oh, dude, come on. Alchemy Arts is where it's at.
That is it, actually. But real quick, I think we gotta recharge our memes.
Okay, I'm gonna recharge real quick.
Gotta meme up.
All right.
Well, they're on paper. Do we have to plug them in somewhere?
I'd like to plug into my. Does anyone have a charger for this?
Yeah.
Do we need to plug in?
A reverse printer.
This is the worst product ever made. Here, I got your reverse printer for
It
Christmas.
washes
What
paper
is-
clean.
What is it? It just eats your books while you're not home. You can't even have nice things anymore.
Well, what if you're like, shit, I don't want to go to the store and get some more paper. You're just like, old
shouldn't have
documents,
printed
I don't
that.
need them anymore. Just,
Hold on.
you just wipe them clean. And you got
Fresh paper.
Yeah, the IRS said something
Rock.
to Wes. He's like, run it through the reverse
I'm
printer.
working
going
on
in
it.
on it.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
all right.
A paper shredder, and then we repurpose the paper from the pulp.
There you go.
What if we
There you go.
Instead of
It's done.
we just do Masonic square shapes when we use our cutters.
What if we just use the shredder, but the one from Teenage
Or we
Mutant
just
Ninja
use the
Turtles?
back of the
Oh,
page.
God.
Oh my god, I can write on this too.
We just send them through on the backside.
It's a pretty revolutionary day.
Okay.
Great day for Masonic memes.
Well, with that, I need you guys all to shut up so we can go to a break. All right. So, all right, everyone, we'll be back. We got to go to a break. Welcome back to the Refreshment Masonic Video Podcast. We're still talking about Masonic memes when we left off, and that's where we're going to continue this one. So let's get right to the next one. It should be up in a second or two. You guys should recognize this guy if you're a Doctor Who fan.
I didn't know if that was Doctor Who.
I've only seen it in commercials, but I've never actually watched an episode.
No,
but
me
that's
neither.
neither here nor there.
No.
But okay, the face Masons make when someone who has never been a Mason claims to know exclusive secrets that actual Masons don't know.
You don't.
I love this one.
No, it's
Yeah.
so true. I think I covered this in
Yeah.
our first episode a little
Yeah, I
bit.
think so.
Yeah.
It was one of our first
Yeah,
episodes.
but no,
I love it when everyone says that Freemasons tell guys to believe this, but that they worship, Lucifer, Satan, or the Masonic Jesus, and I'm
Yeah.
still waiting to find out about that one because we don't teach that in lodges.
Yep. We rule the world. Freaking, we know where all the gold is of the
we
world.
rule the world,
Yeah,
but we
just-
don't know how to order a pepperoni pizza with grilled onions.
Or what light bulbs to put up in the lodge.
Yeah.
How many? Wait,
How many Masons does it take to screw in a light bulb?
No, hold on,
What
wait.
kind of light bulb? We have these blue new LED light. Then now we have to replace every light
Yeah.
bulb in the whole room.
Look, Brock,
How many years have we been?
my lodge been going through
How many
light
years?
bulb question for years. I'd respect if you didn't bring it to the podcast.
Yeah.
This is my light bulb free zone.
Yeah.
Just candlelight now, huh?
Yeah. This one's actually funny though because I love when you meet the people and they do that and they look at you and I'm like, no, that's it. They're like, oh,
Jim Mars is good for
Oh,
that.
you just don't know.
Oh, you just don't know.
well,
You're
show
not
me.
high enough. for that. You're not a bajillion degree Mason yet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, shut up.
He's got it.
He's got it?
He's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
here, take
I
your-
gave him mine.
I forgot to print one during the pre.
Now, you know what? This one, though, this one hits home. Did you know
Okay,
that she's doing this right now?
The
with
virtue
us?
of temperance, looking at you, looking at me on Friday night, and it's a disgusted angel.
It's like the one with the guardian angel statue and the guy on the ground. It looks like the guardian angel is holding like this. Is like you good man on Friday night.
I'm assuming if I'm blessed enough to have a guardian angel, it's like frustrated by now.
Oh, are you kidding? They abandoned yours. Or
Yeah. I mean, shoot, I hope I have a holy and guardian angel out there.
He just
man,
gave me a
doing
cane and said,
little,
"Lean on this shit."
Oh, that's terrible.
This next one is funny because it comes up all the time. At
It
least in our
does.
lives.
Yeah, dude. Oh. And we tell them, be like, look, dude, this is going to sound weird, but just listen.
I've heard a story.
Wait, we haven't even done the meme yet. Let's do the
yeah,
meme.
yeah,
and then
read
let's
it
do
out,
the
read
meme
it
and
I
then
think it's up on the screen. But accepted for first degree, didn't wear underwear.
I've heard about this guy that has to come back called Brother Commando.
Brother Commando.
They were walking him around the lodge, and I wasn't there personally seeing it. I've only heard the story. So, as he was walking around the lodge, everything just fell off, and
Oh, wow.
The pants fell off?
pants fell off, and I guess he wasn't wearing
my
underwear. And it was,
Oh, my
I
God.
think it was pretty hard for the lodge not to chuckle.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude,
Now,
that's terrible.
This was
But dude,
told to
if
me.
you
I
were,
haven't
like,
actually seen it, so
blindfolded,
yeah. Well, you
Come
know,
on.
I didn't say that. I don't know what.
Well, he
what
was blindfolded.
part,
He was
but-
being led around the lodge.
No, yeah, he had his tux on, and then his pants just fell off.
no,
he didn't
I-
wear underwear.
Wait, hold on. Was it a candidate?
It was a candidate when he was being marched around the lodge.
He wore
wore
the
his tux?
officers. No.
Because he's like, well, how would that happen? I'm like, well, yeah, he was wearing a tux. So that's
Oh,
why.
you're
a smart ass.
You're being
Yeah,
smart.
I'm
Sorry,
being
I
smartass,
don't understand
yeah.
sarcasm.
I took
always.
your role. I'm sorry.
No, no, but for a second, you're like, when he took his tuxedo pants off, I'm like, I gotta plural your lodge. I gotta see what's happening over
no,
there.
you know
You
what?
want to see men in tuxes without underwear?
Look, hold on. You know what though? Like honestly, this has happened like a couple times at our
I'm
lodge.
sure it's gotta
And it's like, you know,
No, it happens all
but
the time.
Nobody
does.
Nobody
I tell the
ties
guys,
it right.
Go
Nobody
pee and
yeah.
go, you know, especially when it comes to the second, section, and third, use the bathroom
Yeah.
because it's going to take a while.
No, every time a candidate comes in, you got to tell them, like, hey man, you need to use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. If you need to fix your pants, man. Let us know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know this is important. What's going on? This is something that's important. You know.
Yeah.
But if your pants are about to fall down, dude, let us know, man. You got to stop for a minute. Let us know.
Yeah.
And you know what? And it's up to the guy who's marching them around. Should be like.
Hey,
You know what's
like-
even funnier? I do love that there's a bunch of people watching at home that haven't gone through the degrees that they're interested in masonry, and now they're like, wait,
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, I got to take my underwear
There
off.
are secrets in masonry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they splash water on your nipples too.
I remember
the
that.
secret in
I like this. I got to have papers more often.
clean
I feel more
underwear.
like a news guy. And next.
All right, whose turn is this?
Yours.
Oh, is it? Okay.
you got a little Dwight Schrute action going on here.
All right. Past masters. The lodge is bleeding money. Me. Maybe we should raise dues. Past masters. It's a bit extreme, don't you think?
Oh my god, dude. This is killing me because this is actually what's plaguing masonry. You can pretty much be a member of a lodge. No, it is. Dude, how many lodges is pretty much the price like 3 beef and cheddars from Arby's to join?
Yeah.
You know, one night at like Cooper's Hawk, there's your
No, I know.
dues money.
Like,
Right
yeah.
there. Seriously.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
you just go by yourself.
Any nice dinner, you go out, you get a couple drinks, you get some food and an appetizer. Dude, 50,
Yeah, most-
60,
yeah.
70, $80. Dude, if you're
Minimum.
talking somewhere nice, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could talk.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. I've been out before with my wife and had a $120 bill for dinner and been like, well, I guess we ate somewhere nice.
did you guys go halvesies that night and split it?
Shoot. Probably. Yeah, shit.
She.
No, but I always like this meme always kind of hits me because
Oh,
we all go to Grand Lodge and every Grand Lodge has the same thing. We're not like, hey, we need to raise per capita, we need to raise this. We're operating at a deficit. Like our lodge owns our building. We don't have like a restaurant tenant like your lodge. We have a dog room that's a little bit different. But
Cool,
realistically, it takes money to do stuff. And Masonic dues from the dawn of time. I mean, there's lodges that have had the same dues since like the 50s right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And $50 in 1952 and $50 in 2019 are way different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Well, you got to
It's
think
very
about
true.
how much stuff though we do: the scholarships, the charities, the runs, the smaller charities that you help out. You know, there's so much stuff that, and you know, it's kind of a joke. So people would joke around about like, oh, I got another letter from this body or that body, or another letter from Grand Lodge about donate here. We have a fundraiser night here. You know, and it's because we do all have to pool together and we do all have
Yeah.
to be active because the membership's slimming down, and you know, if we want to keep up with some of this stuff and the infrastructure that we have to maintain, like you guys are talking about the building and not having a tenant and stuff. I mean, dude, the building costs alone, I wouldn't even imagine how you would do it with membership. And I mean, dude, it would be crazy. Some lodges have, you know, $2-3 million or
Some do.
crazy money, you know, where they don't think about that. They have nice dinners, and the people pay for that stuff because it's a whole experience. So you don't mind paying $20 for a dinner, and you know, you go out and you have some really elaborate night, you know.
No, and which that's cool. But I mean, you know, for the most part, you know, people that really fight dues raising and stuff like this, it's on all of us to pretty much carry the weight of this whole fraternity.
It's true.
Like, and I don't understand, like, when some people are like, well, I don't want to pay more. I'm like, well, then why? I mean, I'm not saying, like, give me money for the sake of giving me money, but when a lodge, Grand Lodge, whatever, is going to be like, hey, we're running at a deficit, we have to fix something, and they've pretty much given you the reasons, hey, this is why, and this is why we can't cut anymore. Why? When I watch people fight that, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you know, a lot of, I think a lot of brothers think about it in this aspect of, well, we have this millions of dollars in the bank. Yeah, we do, but that's for the charities. We can't touch that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
and
for
I-
You know,
our
the money
future.
Yeah.
that we're asking you for is money to keep us running.
Yeah.
Not the charities. That will
Right, yeah,
never
that's different.
that won't get affected.
Yeah.
All that money, all the charities that we take care of, they're going to get their money, but
Yeah.
that's not for us to dip into.
Yeah, our
and take
dinners,
care of our bills.
all of our
you know?
stuff,
Yeah.
beautifying the lodge, small
Yeah.
things like that, you know.
And sometimes, like, I think people don't understand how quick money can go, how little money
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah.
If your
That's very
lodge
true.
is $100,000, you are building issues away from that
Yeah.
being gone.
Yeah.
If your Grand Lodge, we have a $3 million operating expense, they're like one lawsuit away from that being gone.
Yeah, or if the roof, something crazy, a hole, the siding, foundation crack, something. Wes's lodge is in a very old, beautiful, historic church, but it's great and it's awesome. But they're talking, way in the future down the lines, like, there's structural things here that, big things, like how the downtown Aurora Lodge, perfect example. It is a humongous building. It is freaking amazing. It's hard to even explain how beautiful this building is.
I've been there.
Huge, awesome, massive.
That's dope.
It's huge, but it's completely abandoned now. And there's nothing in there, no Freemasons meet there. It was some kind of a hall for a little bit,
It's had a couple lives.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, it's some of the Masons from Aurora toured it a few years ago just to see, like, can we even bring this back? Is there and it's a historical registry and everything. It can't be torn down. So it's just sitting there rotting away.
And they can't do nothing to it.
Nobody can do anything with it but watch it rot. And it's like, this building, we're all split up. The Aurora bodies were meeting in our lodge. Now they have their own building. It's like, imagine if Freemasonry, when it was strong enough to hold that whole building, and the maintenance crew, and the people that would maintain it, and the staff. And it's like, dude, that's, compared to what is now, it is just so crazy. It blows my mind to think, how much infrastructure there is and how much money is not there. And where are we going to cut from? What bodies do you start to cut? What charities? How do you start trimming the fat and keeping the state in a budget of Freemasonry when it's in a decline?
Yeah, I remember at Grand Lodge Careers, well, maybe we'll stop printing our Illinois Freemason magazine. I'm like, well, maybe we could sell the Grand Officer jewels too. Like, I mean, how much do we cut before this really becomes like we're chipping away too much?
Well, they ask that because we are in an electronic age where most people are reading stuff off their phone, off their computer, off their tablets. So they made the option instead of just doing away with it. I mean, maybe they should have asked, "Do you want this option?" before just suggesting that.
And,
but I see where they're coming from with that, because where do most people get their news now? Most people aren't getting a newspaper,
InfoWars?
or they're not. They're not watching TV. They're getting it on their smartphone, their tablets, their computers.
They're interdimensional.
Yeah, but no, I think the reason, and I honestly, I don't think a newspaper in my life. I do get all my news online. But the reason I do like the Freemason magazine is I love having something tangible. And the more we cut, we lose things that are tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I do. I love when I get it. I love looking through it and reading it. Because I get one for Freemasonry and I get one for the Grotto. I don't get. Is there one for York, right? If there is, I haven't.
Okay,
gotten one.
I get a magazine. Yeah, I get one from Commandery. Over
Okay.
there.
You're currently in the. I
Yeah, I don't think we-
moved to
okay.
Royal Arch
Okay.
magazine.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, there isn't. Okay. Do you guys want to do this last one? Or should I skip that because I got something else? Okay, all right. Man. All right, we'll just leave it at that. Just because.
Yeah, we just
You guys can search
we
it
just
up.
found the most bizarre. What'd you search to get that?
Freemason memes on Google.
Yeah, Freemason
Images.
memes, and
There is a ton.
There are a lot.
I told him there was
it's
only
very
30
funny,
degrees.
but maybe too inappropriate.
Yeah, dude.
but-
Some people get a little butthurt about it, dude,
Yes.
so I wouldn't do it.
So
The big
okay.
joke is there's not even a meme there. That was just a way to end the show like that.
No, because we still got a couple minutes on the clock. So you guys don't know about this, Brock. I was talking to you about it, and I think it might be a good subject. You guys happy with what we're doing here at the podcast? You guys enjoying it?
Am I getting replaced?
Yeah, we
No,
get
nobody's getting replaced.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Nobody's getting
Actually,
replaced.
if you
I mean, you
pick
guys.
Footy, I'm taking
Okay,
this whole place
all right.
down.
Here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing.
Funny thing
I
is, when
always
he asked
ask
me, I said
myself.
the same thing. I was like, who's
You know,
quitting? What's
with-
happening?
I always ask myself with anything I do, with anything I start, is this something that I want to continue doing? And I enjoy doing this.
Are
but
there fruits to this
every
labor?
day? I ask myself, is this something that I still want to keep doing? I ask that about everything, and this is including that, because I also want to be doing the right thing, making sure we're not doing anything wrong. I
I still
love that
feel
we're
like
having
someone's
fun
about to
and
get
everything.
fired.
No, I'm not fired. one's getting fired like that crap.
But it sparked something when he asked me, because I'd kind of been thinking as well when,
there's been go ahead. Sorry,
no. When I'm watching and listening to other Masonic podcasts out there, and I listen to them all, and as I'm listening to some of them, I hear about their stories and the people they're reaching and the things that are going on, and people coming from foreign countries to visit, people and stuff like that, and the connections that they're making all over the globe. And then I started really thinking like, wow, we're on YouTube, and YouTube can be reached to a lot of the world, and anybody researching Freemasonry, we're only a few searches away from them finding us. And if they are the first, are we the true representative of Freemasonry that I would want to have come across when I found it? Or what things do I want to implement in my actions on the show to make that more closer to what I was thinking?
Because, like I said, the whole idea, and we've reiterated this a number of times, that we're about having fun, showing the different side of Freemasonry, because not everybody is so esoteric and they're walking around in cloaks and stuff. That's the image I wanted to get away.
I do wear a cloak when I go to the Walmart.
I was like, I do sleep in a cloak. I was like, I sleep in a cloak, so sometimes when I walk by, I bet my neighbors are like...
It's just something I ask myself, because I enjoy the fraternity a lot. I don't want to do anything wrong or make us look bad, but I do want to make us look like normal people, because that's what we are. We are just your regular people that you'll meet out on the street, in a grocery store, maybe even bowl with, and you never know.
Yeah.
So
Wait, you'd bowl with me, but you wouldn't know me?
Amazing.
You just like wander on the
If you
lanes?
bowl with, you just if you know somebody,
pickup
you
game
know
of
somebody.
bowling.
Okay, if you know somebody and you never knew they were a Mason,
Yeah, fair enough.
that's all I mean. Nothing else. No one's getting fired or anything like that. We're all going to be here in the next episode, and
I have
all that fun
something
stuff.
a little crazy.
Okay, so wait.
ponder real quick.
So basically, what you're trying to get at is you want to know if we're happy with what we're doing.
Yeah, this is we've done a couple episodes, and like I said, we all wanted to see where this is headed. We've got some fans out there that
I think
have
we're
contacted
creating
us.
something-
We get people that come here and watch us and enjoy us.
Look, man,
I want to get your guys' opinion, because this is something I just asked Brock in the car. There's
Flat
no wrong
out,
answer.
I am very happy with what we're doing. I think this is a great thing. I think we're having a lot of fun, and when I forgot what episode it was, and you asked me, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking, God, I can't remember what you said exactly. Basically, you're asking. We went around the table, and you're asking what are we looking forward to or whatever, and I said flat out the future. Flat out, what's going to happen? What is next? That's what I'm looking forward to, and it still is. I am very happy with this.
I'm happy too. I really am. I enjoy what we do. I look forward to it. Sometimes I'm like you, like, what the hell are we going to talk about?
Yeah, we do have those. We do have when we're all texting
even though
each
I'm
other.
sitting there, the best times I think of things to talk about is when I don't have a piece of paper or a pen around me or anything. I just don't take out my phone and type it up. That's all. Just wanted to know your opinions.
Be a lot happier if you don't let me go.
Now that you say it,
Oh man,
that shirt, man.
Yeah, dude, that shirt's loud.
You haven't changed
All
it
right.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks you wore that already.
I could change my shirt.
Whoa, all of us. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
You know, though, I was thinking that we should go every other on the filming nights, just to alternate shirts, so we don't have 2 weeks in a row of the same shirt.
I was thinking that, but
to
then,
give like the.
but then you might already be on route. Man, now I got to stop it. Walgreens
Dude,
and
whatever.
Get a cheap shirt at Walgreens. American flag shirt.
Like I was down at CVS.
I got a Memorial Day on
whatever.
sale.
Dude, it's whatever.
4th of July attire.
Well, guys,
It's getting that time. It's getting that time.
But I think it's time for shout out.
Our one of our favorite brothers, Charles. Thank you for coming in again and watching us.
Tell you, the
We
waitress
appreciate
used
it
to be a lot
always.
prettier here.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, grab me one of those lines. There we go.
Oh man, so who are we shouting out today?
All right, this one is going out to. Hold on. Let me open up my other smart device.
Say hello, Chuck.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. To Stu on Twitter at Stuart Harker1.
To Stu.
To Stu.
Who else you guys got?
Thank you for always retweeting most of our stuff. We appreciate everything you're doing for us. Hope you enjoy the shows.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else we want to give a shout out there? Charles, you got
Chucky, you got anybody?
You know, you guys were talking about, like where you always have a blank for a topic. And I have this idea. How to be an active Freemason and manage a relationship.
With your chick?
Just all in general.
Ooh, that's a good. That's an episode.
Good one.
That is an
that
episode.
who are we giving a shout out to?
Chuck,
You know what? Hey, you know what? I get it.
Making a
Chuck.
suggestion.
Okay.
I want to give one to Marlo, man.
To all the ladies who support us, thank you so much.
ladies.
To the
To,
ladies.
Stephanie, she's out there somewhere. I haven't seen her in months, but I love you, baby. Come
Hey,
on.
I'll give a shout out to my wife, Courtney.
Kim, I love you, baby.
Thank you for
I'd also like to
putting
give
up
a
with
shout out to
my
his wife, Courtney.
Shout it out.
My
Love
girl
you, babe.
Sarah.
We all love you.
We love all you women.
Bring it in, guys.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
All right, and
All right, no clinking. What's
at
up?
the beginning,
Yeah.
Why not?
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
it's really cool that Beef Stew retweets us.
All right, showed up just in time.
Yeah, you did.
That lime was fresh, man. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was actually.
Yeah, that was one of the better
Hey,
ones I
I'll give you
had.
that, man. Yeah.
Come to the trial spot, the trial club,
The trial spot.
the trial club for
Yeah, you just
fresh
like
limes.
promoted a gardening store in New Mexico. Come to the trial spot, get your gardening stuff.
So, all right, everyone. We're getting ready to close this out. Once again, we're obviously on YouTube. All our podcast feeds are on Buzzsprout. Check us out at Refreshment MVP.buzzsprout.com.
Check us out on Instagram,
Facebook.
iTunes. We're everywhere. We're out here now.
Yeah,
We're
look
making
for
the
us.
move.
Look,
Google Play,
I'm selling a bike.
SoundCloud.
Craigslist. Yeah.
No, what you need to do is work on our
Back page is
contacts
gone.
for the next episode.
Have you guys ever Googled Masonic stuff? For
Wait,
sale
how
on
did he
Craigslist?
get his contacts and we didn't?
Oh, the reptilian contact?
Yeah, you still have
oh,
extra.
he still has his.
Oh shoot!
You got extra pair of reptilian contacts. That,
Wait, hold on. No, we look. We have real eyes. Yeah, because I know some of you conspiracy theorists are gonna lose your shit. So we have our eyes.
Can we just end this episode?
All right, let's end this episode. Bye.
Everyone out there,
Peace.
thanks for watching. See you soon.